I just got out of the urgent care. I'm actually sick. So if I sound congested, I am. Let's talk about when I got casted for MTV's Are You the One? I was supposed to be on season 6. And no shade, no tea to anybody on season 6. No shade, no tea to the producers who called me. It's all love at the end of the day. But I did briefly skim over the fact that I was casted for a reality TV show in my last video. If you didn't watch the video, I'll post it somewhere on the screen so you can click and watch after this video. But I was casted for MTV's Are You the One? I also was casted for another TV show that we could talk about in another video. But Are You the One was like the show at the time. There was no Love Island. There was no Love is Blind. It was just MTV's Are You the One and MTV's The Challenge. And I really, really wanted to be on The Challenge. Oh, and Big Brother was also another one. I wanted to be on Big Brother as well. And I honestly was just trying my luck. I was in college and I distinctly remember being home. It was a weekend and I was doing laundry. While I was doing laundry, I was filming content for another brand. And I remember getting a phone call and it was so random because the ID, it said California, Los Angeles, California. I didn't know anyone in LA at the time. So I picked up and I was just like, hello. And he immediately, his name is Chase. He's the sweetest guy ever. If Chase ever comes across this, hi Chase, hope you're well. It's been many years. But his name is Chase and he was like, hi, my name is Chase. I'm calling from MTV's Are You the One? I'm one of the producers, blah, blah, blah. We loved your application. We want to get to know you more. The whole spiel. So I'm talking to Chase, we're laughing, we're kikiing, we're having a good time. It was like 30 minutes to an hour passes and he was like, I love your personality, I think you'll be great for the show, I'm gonna pass you on to the next level, which is, I forgot the guy's name, but he was like, you're gonna have an interview at this date, at this time, make sure you show the same personality that you did to me, and you'll get on the show. And that was that. So the time rolls around, days pass, weeks pass. I get a Skype interview with this guy and he calls me and I remember the instructions very vividly. They were like, you need to be on a blank background, no posters, no nothing, just a blank background. Unfortunately, when the time rolled around, I got in a very heated discussion with my mother and we were not seeing eye to eye, and I did not want to do this interview in her house and I just felt really uncomfortable, so I did it in my Jeep. So I picked up in my Jeep, I made sure the background was clear, my seats were black, like fully black, there was nothing on them, so the background looked black. So I answered the call, I'm like, oh my gosh, hi, nice to meet you, X, Y, and Z, whatever his name was. He was so rude. He was so rude. He didn't say hi, hello, what's going on, like he didn't ask questions. He immediately was like, why didn't you follow directions, why are you not on a blank wall? He was just like going off. He was just ripping me like a new one pretty much. Before I could even utter any words out and explain the reason as to why I was in the car versus at home on a blank wall, he was like, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to get home, and if you're not home in 5 minutes, then you're gonna lose your chance. Okay, so he hung up on me. And I just remember sitting there like I was already in a tough mental spot because I was already in a heated discussion with my mom. And I don't want to get into that, but I remember distinctly it was a very heated discussion. And he did not make it any better. So I remember sitting there and I felt really down and something came over me and I was like, I'm doing all of this already. I'm working with 40 plus different brand companies. I'm making money off of Instagram. I'm launching myself. I'm growing my own stuff. I don't need this TV show. And I definitely don't need someone to talk to me like I'm nothing. So 5 minutes, he calls me back. I'm still in the same spot. And like, why are you not listening? Like, he's going off, and I cut him off, and I was like, excuse me. First of all, I don't like the tone and the way that you're talking to me. I said, I don't know you. You don't know me from a can of paint. We could have at least said, hello, hi, my name is, before you started going off on me. And then I explained to him that I no longer want to be a part of the show purely based off of his tone and the way that he talked to me. And then I hung up on him. There's two things that I do not play about with anyone. It could be family, friends, lovers, doesn't matter what it is. There's two things that I don't play about. It's loyalty and respect. And it goes both ways. If you show it to me, I'm going to show it to you. Now, if you don't show it to me, I'm going to walk away. And I'm going to stand 10 toes down on that. So it's not me being argumentative or just hard-headed, stubborn. No, I have self-respect. If you take away my accolades, if you take away my money, if you take away everything that I ever worked for, everything that I have right now in this current moment, all I will have is my self-respect. And I will be damned if anybody takes that away from me. So, to me, in that moment, self-respect was saying no to an opportunity because I was being disrespected by, I think he was like a director or something like that, whatever he was. So like I said, I hung up on him. I went home. I dealt with whatever I needed to deal with within the home with my parents, whatever. A couple weeks moved past. He calls me back. I don't pick up because once I say no, it means no. I've told you guys this in another video. When I say no, it means no. That's it. So they went on to film the show. Season 6 came out. The singles on there were attractive, nice, but I remember that specific season being so messy, and I was so grateful that I dodged the bullet for not going on that show. And I just remember thanking God, because I was just like, oh my gosh, if I would have been on this show, it would have ruined my reputation. It would have ruined everything that I built up, especially now coming back to YouTube and kind of starting all over again, and like having that negative image would have made it 20 times harder. So I am very thankful to this day that I did not go on that show. I'm proud of myself for standing on my word and standing up for myself, because some people don't. There was a time when I was just so soft-spoken, so quiet. I would let anybody do whatever, and I was literally a punching bag for a very, very long time. A very long time, until one day I flipped that switch and I was like, never again. So I missed that opportunity, and that's okay, because one missed opportunity does not determine your future. And I need a lot of people in today's world to understand that. So moving forward, I continue to work with other brands, and I just increased my Instagram followers from there until the day when I was just like, I don't want to be on Instagram anymore. And I kind of just was like, deuces, I'm out. Bye guys, this was fun. And that was that. Now I'm back on YouTube. I'm doing my own thing my way, and I love it. Whatever comes out of this YouTube channel comes out of it. And if I get casted again for a third time on another TV show, then who knows, maybe I'll go on it, and then we can reflect back on my YouTube videos, and we can laugh and we can joke and whatever. But for right now, your girl's just having fun. Like I said, I'm sick. I'm going to go take my medicine now and probably take a nap. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.